Welcome to the Golf Spotlight. I'm Ralph Irvin, and today we are talking about the latest wedges from the folks at Cleveland Golf. And to join us and tell us all about it, once again, it's Marketing Manager Brian Schelke. Brian, thanks for joining us again.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Ralph.
New for this year, a new CBX wedge, the CBX2.
Yeah, exactly. We're really excited about the new Cleveland CBX2. It's the wedge most golfers should be playing. When you look in a lot of golfers' bags, you see a pretty big disconnect. They play these forgiving, easy to hit, lightweight, cavity back irons. But then when you look at their wedges, most of them are playing these heavy, very versatile oriented wedges, kind of built for like scratch golfers or tour pros or the best players in the world.
They're blades.
They're blades, yeah, exactly. It leads to a little bit more chunking, a little bit heavier. It's just they're harder to hit clubs. So the Cleveland CBX2, it's really built for all those golfers playing these game improvement equipment. It's a little bit lighter weight. It's more forgiving, easier to swing, but still has plenty of versatility, spin, all those kind of premium technologies built in.
Well, of course, the first thing is the cavity backing, and you've got a system that not only gives a forgiving cavity back, but also will dampen the sound and make it sound perfect and feel better.
Yeah, new for Cleveland CBX2 is the hollow cavity construction. So there's this gel back insert, but underneath that, actually on the heel side, is this hollow chamber. And we've been able to move tons of weight towards the toe, which is actually more where golfers strike the ball, while still maintaining this balanced look. And then the gel back insert really helps add that feel to the wedge as well. So we're lining the center of gravity with where golfers strike it, but also having a balanced, nice feeling design. In all of our research and our testing, about 25% more shots will be hit on the sweet spot with this club versus a traditional blade wedge. And that's remarkable, just being able to hand someone a club, they're not changing their swing, they're not changing anything they're doing, and automatically they're hitting 25% more shots on the sweet spot. It leads to better distance control, better feel, more consistent spin, and really just an all-around better performing wedge.
Well, and 2 years ago when you introduced the CBX wedge, I know you all encouraged me to try this and compare it with the regular blade wedge, and it was surprising that it had all the performance out of the bunker, around the greens, but it was more consistent.
Yeah, exactly. And even on the face, its face is the same as our RTX4 wedge face. It's the same as what all our tour players are using. So it has that premium spin technology to get that consistency out of the rough, out of the bunker, those inconsistent lies. And it looks like a blade at address, but then the back half of the wedge kind of has all those forgiveness technologies.
Then you go to the sole, and you have different sole grinds really for different purposes on the course.
Yeah, exactly. So most golfers hit their lower lofted wedges, their 48s, 50, 52 degrees wedges with a square face, whether it's a full shot or pitch shot around the green. So we've really optimized those soles for square face impacts.
Okay.
And then when you get into the sand wedge lofts, the 54s, 56s, we have our S-shaped sole, and that's better out of bunkers, but still, and adds a little bit more versatility if you open the face. And then on our lob wedge lofts, our 58 and 60 degree, we have the most versatile sole. It's this C-shaped sole grind, and you can really open the face and keep the leading edge low to the ground to execute those lob shots.
A lot to get into with these clubs. If people want more information about everything on the CBX2, where do they go?
ClevelandGolf.com's perfect place.
All right, Brian, thanks as always for the time.
Yep, thank you, Ralph.
I want to thank Brian Schelke for joining us here on the Golf Spotlight. Join us next time as we continue to give you the information that you need for your next golf purchase.